Whoa, the multiverse has a female Spider-Man and a black Spider-Man.
What's up, guys? It's Kata, aka Khalil Too Short. And look, man, I might tell a joke, but I will never tell a lie. I said it in my previous video that the first thing they were going to do when people reacted to the race swaps of Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn was going to scream, and that's exactly what's happening all over the internet. And I can't believe that they're falling for the same trick every single time. It's even gotten to the point where you have Bo DeMaio, the writer of X-Men 97, which, to be fair, I thought X-Men 97 wasn't going to be that good. I thought X-Men 97 was going to be another woke mess with all the stuff that came out about Morph and Wolverine and all these other things. And then I watched the show, and I kid you not, X-Men 97 is one of the best shows that came out last year. And that's because Bo DeMaio understands the characters. He understands their struggles, and he understands that they are a family. It's been a long time since I've seen a male have a son and care about his son and have a wife and things like that, and they all care about each other. X-Men 97 is great, and the animation with the just, oh my God, bro, it's chef's kiss. But you even got Bo DeMaio coming out saying, here, let me rephrase. Hey, at Marvel Studios, please stop race swapping white villains to black people. It reads funny. Kang, High Evolutionary, Norman Osborn, Electro, Mordo. He's basically saying, stop race swapping these villains to black people because it reads weird, which it does. But I think stop race swapping in general because it reads weird. If you can't have a character be the way that they already are, then hey, don't have them. He agrees with that sentiment too, because somebody says you could have ended the tweet a lot earlier. Let me help. Hey, Marvel Studios, please stop race swapping. He just goes, fair point. Of course, please just stop doing it. And I've told you guys time and time and again that these are creative decisions coming from up top, coming from liberal white people that want to seem like they're representing people. And Bo DeMaio obviously reaffirms that because somebody says, remember when you changed Sunspot's skin tone? He goes, asked and answered. This was a Marvel directive. Crew members and I brought up his Afro heritage multiple times. They wanted Latino representation on the team since Storm and Bishop were already black.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
It's bro, I mean, how much more confirmation do you need that they are race swapping characters just for the sake of doing it? I'm not saying it for the sake of my health. I'm not saying it to be a chud. I'm not saying it to be racist. I'm saying it because that's what they're doing. It's clear as day. Anybody with two eyeballs and a working brain can see exactly what they're doing. So being upset with the messenger from just observing things, that doesn't make any sense. But that brings us to the topic of the video, because everybody's favorite worst news website, the Mary Sue, has came out with an article claiming if you don't like Norman Osborn being black and if you don't like Harry Osborn being effeminate, then you are racist. We are about to get into that article, but before we do, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watched the previous videos if you did, and if you haven't, go watch them. Watch this one, that's cool too. Thank you. We just hit 5,000 subs the other day. That's absolutely insane to me. The growth has been insane. The love on the videos has been great. The hate on the videos has been even greater. I love all of it. Thank you to everybody, and welcome to the Foot Clan. And for a little bit of lore, they're called the Foot Clan because I like pretty feet on girls. Okay,
You some freaky ass nigga!
I do, okay? I think it's nice. And then people, they took it and ran with it. So if I call you a Foot Clan soldier, a Toast Shinobi, a Soul Soldier, that's what it means, okay? Let's go through the article. Like the video, share the video, subscribe if you want to, and if you don't do all three of those things, I'm gonna make sure that a character that you love gets race swapped into a Chinese man.
We got to celebrate our differences.
But all right, man, let's get into it. Here it is, the Mary Sue, or as I like to call them, Mary Suicide. They came out with an article, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man isn't even out yet, and racists are already complaining. Oh no, the people that like the lore and the source material of these things are complaining that the thing that they like is being changed for superficial reasons. Wow, maybe we should listen to those people instead of just brushing them off as racist, you know, because they're the ones that pay the bills. They're they're the ones that buy the things and spend their time. So if they don't like it and they don't watch it, we don't make money. So maybe we should listen to those people. Nah, let's just call them racist and sexist. That always works. And shout out to my man Smash JT, the researcher, man. He just put together everything that we need to know about the journalist that wrote this article, Sarah Barrett. You know, they work for the Mary Sue, so obviously they're not really talented. The first thing you should know about me is that I'm neuroatypical. Sorry, I fell asleep. That's boring. Here we go. I'm neurodivergent. I'm autistic. Shut up. Nobody cares. Unfortunately, I don't have a firm diagnosis yet. So you're self-diagnosing yourself as neuroatypical or neurodivergent because it's cool to do now, because that's what you weirdos do. All right, another one. But let's go into the article that she wrote for the Mary Sue. I know we got some new people in here. So when we get to cringe articles like this, we're going to put on the SJW voice and we're gonna read through it. All right, are you ready? You ready? Here we go.
A new Spider-Man animated series is swinging in next year. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man will present Peter Parker as a high school era Spidey, contending with villains and problems on top of his schoolwork. It's like the original Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, except with an intriguing twist. Now Norman Osborn is Spider-Man's mentor, not Tony Stark.
Because of course we need another Spider-Man film where he needs somebody else to help him and he can't do it on his own, because we haven't seen that before.
Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, is consistently one of the most popular villains in the Spider-Man mythos. But now a whole lot of people who claim to be Spider-Man fans are throwing their toys out of the pram simply because this version of Norman, one of a great many, is black. Yep, the same people who show up to comment woke and DEI on everything are now commenting on the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trailer with, well, woke and DEI. Not only is Norman black, but his son Harry is as well, and people who probably don't even care all that much about the characters are completely furious. Some are saying that changing Norman and Harry to black contributes to ginger erasure, a so-called problem that is 100% made up.
I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
I just want to, okay, because I don't know how stupid you have to be to write this and think that you're making some kind of good point. People are upset because they do care about these characters, okay? There are Spider-Man fans that like Norman Osborn, all right? There are Spider-Man fans that like Harry Osborn. We don't even have to talk about comic fans, okay? We have movie fans, all right? They have a visual representation of these characters. Let's stop pretending that these are not visual mediums. Comics, movies, TV shows, games, these are visual mediums. So if we see a character and we know what the character looks like, if we see an adaptation and they don't look like that, we are going to see the difference and we are going to not like it. It's like if we have an anime adaptation of a manga and they change everything about the manga. People are going to have a problem with it because it's a visual medium. Let's stop trying to gaslight people like they're racist because the thing that they like is being changed because of superficial virtue signaling reasons. If people are commenting woke and DEI on it, they are valid to do so because it is a pattern of recognition. Every time you change a character from white to black, you're doing it just because. There's no other reason other than we just want a black character here. Oh, isn't it so awesome that Norman Osborn is black? Yes, black people, we get to resonate with a character that's narcissistic, psychopathic, an abusive father, and a villain. Thank you, Disney, for making us resonate with evil people. You see how dumb it is? And we already had the example while I was doing the SJW voice about the ginger side. It is a real thing. There is an actual document that you can see, a picture that shows characters that have been race swapped that were ginger. I think there's a reason why they take gingers and make them black people. Rearrange the letters in the word ginger and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Why you boring me? I'm right.
But this part of the article, I can't believe I agree with her, and she doesn't even understand that what she's saying is the entire point. This is exhausting to watch and happens every time a black person takes a role previously written as white. Look at what happened when Halle Bailey was cast as Ariel in Disney live action remake of The Little Mermaid. She was abused online by racists. No, she was abused online by people that like the character because they themselves are tired of every time a character was previously white being changed to black just because. You are proving the point and you don't even understand. People are tired of it because it's lazy and it is tiresome. And not only that, it's offensive to think that the only way you can resonate with somebody is because of their skin color. That's utterly stupid. And then she goes on to bring up Moses Ingram's character. What the fuck was her name? Reva. She goes on to bring up Reva's character, and to her point, people didn't like that character because she was ass, just like the entire show. She was a terrible character. She was a literal Mary Sue. The bitch got stabbed 2 times, once as a child and once as an adult, by Darth Vader, and survived. She is annoying. She had no business being in that show whatsoever. The show didn't even have any business being made, but I digress. It wasn't because she was black. It was because her character was annoying. And to mention, they already preemptively came out and attacked the fans before the show even started, just because she was black, to try to use her as a shield, just like I say they do. So when people saw through it, they called it for what it was: bullshit. All in all, man, I was right every single time. I might tell you a joke, but I will never tell you a lie. People are upset about these things because they see how offensive it is and insulting it is. I've seen a lot of black artists reach out in my comments on my previous videos, talk about how insulting it is as them as artists. They can't get anything done because of the race swaps. They feel like their work isn't being seen as legitimate because it's originally black and not rubbed off as somebody else.
What do you mean by that?
I know that sounded weird, but you get what I'm saying, man. It's insulting, and these people are going to continue to use that trend that you're racist, you're sexist, you're bigoted card because they think it's 2015 again. People aren't flying with that shit no more. You can call me all the names in the book you want. It does nothing to me. I don't like it, and a lot of people don't either. That's why you're seeing the response you're seeing. We are getting over this hump. There is a cultural shift happening. People are starting to realize that if you get off your computer and you go outside, it's still 2005 out there, and that's cool, but we need more good entertainment. And me, myself, I would love more original black entertainment that isn't about racism, that isn't about drugs, that isn't about gangs or slavery or none of these things, and they're just there to be there. How many TV shows, movies, and games do you see of white characters just doing shit and they're not oppressed by their race or some kind of systematic bullshit? They're just doing things. That would be cool to see black characters doing that, but that's not a hand-me-down of something that was white. If that makes me a ruckus, I don't know what else to say other than I just want original black shit. I don't know how else to put it. Y'all let me know in the comments if you agree, and if you disagree, please let me know in the comments, because those are the ones I want to talk to the most, because y'all motherfuckers are so stupid.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
But hey, man, y'all be easy, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Keep your back tight, man.